Jada, you ain't know? Listen, if you hear any noise or voices in the background, if you care to have the willpower, disregard it. All right? Okay. Now, this specific video, I'm going to basically clarify some things regarding, there's been a lot of things on, like, I'm hearing about, like, well, I watched that was brought to my attention, things on the TikTok channel about a lot about this basically about a little bit about cleared up a specific religion, even though three religions are going to be exposed, basically Islam, Judaism, and Christianity. So the thing is, I'm going to be talking about Christianity for this specific one, and how, and we are noticing that a lot of pastors are being exposed, okay, for being false prophets, okay. So this is my take on it, and my thing is, you feel me? This is all about discernment, and you feel me, and critical thinking. Because some of you feel me, a lot of these little certain religions do not want you to question. They do not want you to question. You feel me? They'll try to take you out just because you crashed something. Why is that? Why would you like it? How many times that, you feel me? I was in the church one time, and they'd said Satan's in the church. Because it's just like, and so the thing is, I've noticed a lot of them, most likely they have used a 501c or whatever, basically a faith-based organization. That's what you, okay. So if you go back, okay, to how, like, okay, because you got to know that, you feel me, the difference between United States of America and the United States, United States and stuff like that. You got to know that the United States, basically, United States is a corporation, okay. So now to get big on this, the thing is, I have to, basically, I kind of like bring this up only for a specific reason, because they used, okay, for their little governmental thing, they used a faith-based organization. It's called an FBO for business, okay? So the United States is it's a corporation, it's a business. However, they used a faith-based, so that's why they pushed Christianity. They made a book and pushed that to different countries and stuff, okay? Because they were using the FBO, so they couldn't get taxed. Yeah, that's, do your research. That's why you guys, you feel me, over in, United States of America, they've been pushing Christianity. That's why it's the biggest over United States. Not really Islam. It's not really. It's basically, it was basically big on Christianity. Okay. Now there is a certain religion, and it is a little bit of Judaism, where they, you feel me, those specific ones, you feel me, and I know Trump had kind of exposed those individuals a little, in a sense, you feel me, that they're into pedophilia, that specific religion, that certain Talmud and stuff like that, you feel me, okay, yeah, that's being shut down, because they don't see that that's an issue. They don't see like that's a problem, okay. So the thing is, listen, okay, them little Christian, for all those little Christians that kept talking about all that Jesus stuff and like that. The thing is, y'all didn't even do y'all research. Y'all didn't even go. You feel me? If you're using artificial intelligence, or if you're using electronic device, or you feel me, and you go talk to, like, you feel me, and I don't use Chat GPT. I don't use that at all. Okay, for real. I don't even authorize my electronic device to use it. Okay. So the thing is, I'm on Google right now at this doing certain type of research, because I use my discernment as well. And you see where I don't know if you kind of see the picture over here. The little G, you feel me? This, who they say is Jesus, but when you do the research, Jesus was a slave ship. Okay, all right, okay. So then you see Caesar Borgia, okay, September 13, 1475. Okay, apparently he died March 12, 1507. From Spain or whatever, and apparently Italy. It's saying he was like Italian or Italy or something. Has something to do with French. Okay, Caesar Borgia, and he basically unalived his, his brother kingdom or whatever and stuff like that. So you feel me? So all y'all, you feel me? And then it says, you feel me? And then you got to know where King James came from. King James was a homosexual. He doesn't like women. Okay. Then it says, I did a little research and I put facts about King James. Okay, whatever. It says, supposedly King James first authorized the 1611 English Bible translation to settle religious differences, solidify royal power, and standardize scriptures, commissioning 54 scholars to create a newly translated text. Okay, King James was a homosexual. He don't like women. Why you think in the Bible and Islam, they don't like women? What is it about in these certain people, these certain individuals that don't like women? Huh? And then I even looked up the word, and then these certain specific women are indoctrinated. If you don't know what indoctrinated, hey, don't worry. I put it up here on a little Google translation.
Indoctrinated.
Huh?
Indoctrinated.
Indoctrinated refers to being taught to fully accept a specific, often biased or one-sided set of beliefs, ideologies, or doctrines without questioning them. It implies systematic, forced, or intense training designed to override critical thinking in favor of a particular viewpoint, often used in political or religious context. Okay? So all them little people that be all up in that Bible and them little religious books or whatever, you feel me, a part of those major three religions, whatever, okay, most likely, and they're trying to protect it, okay, they're most likely indoctrinated. Because the thing is, if you don't check out on the dark side of a religion, like I was looking up the dark side of Judaism, the dark side of Islam, the dark side of Christianity, okay? Because if you go into more of what you call the mysticism side, okay, because you got to know the difference between what a ritual is. You know what a ritual is? It's something, you feel me? It's something done with an intention. So when they talk about they want to pray for people and putting their hands on people, they're performing, they're doing black magic, okay? Usually they're doing black magic on somebody, okay? And when they're trying to call upon somebody else's name, but they don't know who they are, they're lost in the sauce too. And usually sometimes they be having, most likely they had people brainwashed already, okay? Already pre-programmed when you feel me? So the thing is, you feel me, you feel me, y'all, it's just quite unfortunate, you feel me, for those individuals, because they're going to get a rude awakening, you feel me, because these days now and age, the universe, okay, the feminine energy is being brought. Everybody has to bring into balance their feminine energy. The feminine energy is you got to submit, you got to surrender. And you feel me, a lot of these little dark masculines and stuff like that, all these imbalance and these imbalanced feminines and stuff like that, they're gonna be forced to submit, or they're gonna be catching not so good karma, because they keep trying to resist change, because change is always done for the better. Okay, if they keep trying to resist the change, okay, they're gonna be broken down. Their finances, their mental, you feel me? They're gonna becoming ill, and you feel me? And it's quite unfortunate, you feel me? And when you try to depend on things outside yourself, you'll continue to be a slave to everything outside yourself. You know? Like, you feel me? The only one that is supposed to be worshipped around here is nature itself. You know? Or, you feel me? Your heart already knows what to do. Your heart already knows. So you got to follow what your heart knows, because then you'll develop more intuition, more self-awareness. And then your supernatural abilities come online. So you feel me? There's things that, artificial intelligence can't read. Things that artificial intelligence can't do. It doesn't have the EQ. It doesn't have that ability. You feel me? You're not supposed to be dependent on that. Okay? And you feel me? I just would like to wrap this up. You feel me? Regarding like those false, you feel me, those said, religions and Christianity, and that, they be talking about, did you know, like, them keep talking about blood and stuff like that? Okay, first of all, I be asking, like, I be wanting to ask, like, why y'all keep talking about the death of said individual. Why don't y'all talk about the life? Why it's always got to be something about death or some kind of blood, somebody dying? Because you feel me? And then they be talking about the blood and blood. Okay, you know that's a blood atonement. You know what an atonement is? Okay, look, here it is. I'm gonna tell you what the word atonement is. Here, what these are saying. This is a how you say? Here you go. Here's it.
Atonement.
Atonement is the act of making amends for a wrongdoing, injury, or sin, essentially setting at one, reconciling parties separated by conflict. Okay, blood atonement. Okay, so here's the thing. Okay, did you not know that when they had the specific complexion, skin complexion on a certain boat that they called Jesus, you feel me? And they was forcing them to read the Bible. Okay, did you know they were forced and tormented and tortured to read that Bible? Okay, until they had to know it by heart and stuff like that. Did you not know that? Okay. They only had so many years to push that, you feel me, to push their religion until it fell apart, you feel me? So the thing is, did you not know, like, the slave and the slave master can't worship the same God? The slave and the slave master cannot worship the same God. Okay? Y'all can't worship the same God. So one manipulate the other, so they because they were trying to avoid karma. So they wanted to get individuals' hands dirty, okay? That try to get a blood atonement and stuff like that. Okay, try to reconcile, like talk about, oh yeah, raped so and so and did and steal, killed, destroyed. However, hey man, hey, now y'all got empowerment. Hey man, we all good, right? We cool, right? We cool, huh? It's like, no, we is not cool. No. No, you still gonna get what you still gotta pay up all you owe. It's universal law. It's mathematics. Y'all still gotta pay what you owe. Like we cool, like we cool with like we cool that you pay it up, everything that you owe, because the universe is gonna force y'all to pay it. This is a spiritual, y'all in spiritual debt. Okay, because y'all been doing a lot of things out of monetary gain. That's why all that monetary stuff, all that gain y'all think y'all is going to be stripped from you. As much as y'all keep trying to resist the feminine energy and not surrendering, because surrendering to the universe is an active energy, actively submitting to the universe and allowing the universe to work through you and allowing things to come to you and stuff like that. Okay, yeah, when y'all in spiritual debt, yeah, y'all got things to pay. Y'all got to pay up. You're not going to have everybody else tell the truth, and then you don't want to tell the truth. And then when you put on blast about telling the truth, you ain't trying to hear nothing. You trying to hurt everybody. No, y'all got to pay. Since y'all really would like some stripes and stuff, okay, y'all about to find out what karma, not so good karma is. And some of y'all really y'all going to find out the hard way. Some of y'all really going to find out the hard way. The universe going to make y'all, yeah. And the thing is, y'all so nervous because y'all don't even know what's about to happen. You getting smacked by things you can't see. Well, you gotta pay what you owe. Universe ain't playing with none of y'all. And y'all be playing with them children and mess with them children and trying to take their wealth and stuff like. Look, y'all gonna pay. Okay? And first and foremost, I would like to let y'all know, I'm a healer. I can destroy and I can heal. Okay? I don't go parading around about destroying stuff. I enjoy my healing ability. I'm able to bring individuals back to life. I'm able. Okay? I'm that angel. A lot of them angels below me or whatever, or lower rank, they have to respect me. Okay? So like I said, you feel me? Y'all can call upon whatever archangel y'all would like to. Just know they don't rank higher than me. Okay? I'm just saying, if you don't know my specific angelic, it's just like you just call it. Okay, so if you try to use another angel to try to take me out or stuff like, okay, you're a buffoon, and you're gonna, yeah. Because me, I don't go around asking for safety. I don't go around. I mean, excuse my language. I don't go around asking for protection. I'm going around asking, all the angels for protect. I don't. Okay? Because I'm already safe. I submit to nature. Because that nature is my natural element. Some of y'all worshiping and channeling all these things outside y'all self and stuff. Just look, I'm gonna kind of just look. Y'all find something safe to do and get back to yourself, your true self. Okay? I love y'all. Stay accountable.